Hello, everybody. Welcome to my first ever real, tour video of my gym. These are my wonderful, beautiful mums in the fall here. It's almost October 30th, maybe the 29th, I think. And it's got this bright yellow sign with a picture of me from the Senior Olympic trials. It wasn't really trials, it was actually a free workshop. So I just jumped into that. And so I thought it was a fun thing because I'm 52 at that point. I'm 55 now. And I thought, well, why not motivate people right next to your sign to say that you don't have to get old when your years go up. You just get older without getting old. So now's the time. I offer in-person training, in-person training, and of course Zoom training. So great motivation here. I see right there, Online Certified Trainer Academy. So Online Academy certified, if that matters to you. But otherwise, going back here, I've got my sidewalk sign. That's my sidewalk. I'm 3 blocks from the lake, Milwaukee's lakefront at Lake Michigan, and many, many miles of park, all contiguous and linked together. So it's pretty cool stuff. I've got, besides the front entrance, I've got this tremendous sign, Empowering to Succeed the Obstacle Course called Life. Why? Because it's wonderful to know that you can take an approach where you can almost make it fun to meet the challenges. If you get it right, you can feel enthusiasm for those challenges. You can feel that you're ready. You can feel that you have a good chance to get better at it. You can feel that the obstacles become easier to overcome and insurmountable. No, never. They are surmountable. You just have to figure them out, okay? So almost everything is doable. And so we go back and sort of growing new limbs right now. We got to figure out how to keep our bodies working. And so I encourage people to take the approach where empowerment is the key. Education is the key. And so I do remind people, it's a health resource that I provide. It's not just a approach to saying, let's come do a bunch of reps. It's figure out how the body works. There's a wonderful review here that says the guru Doug Bates, he's going to suggest that you actually do far more than take it as just doing reps and sets and reductionistic approaches to exercise. So maybe you can free shot it and read that. Okay, I'm going to jump back. And then we've got your entrances with it's festive pumpkins. It's seasonal festive pumpkins. And I've got a little bit of the goldenrod still up front. I don't trim my weeds so that the insects and butterflies and everything else can make use of all those. And then I've got my under front window here, complete with a couple of trophies from some natural bodybuilding contests from the past and things. I've got my big front windows all face southwest, so again, tremendous light coming in there. And what I like about the front windows is they also put up a chance to put this not only product in the front windows that I encourage people to check out and use, but it's got a little reminder here. It says on license plates that I've had over the years, I emanate Life Force Expressive Weight Guru. So again, I emanate Life Force Expressive Weight Guru. And you can see, search for the perfect protein, Online Trainer Academy certified for online training. And you go into, and we'll get inside the window here in a second so you don't get reflection. We'll go inside and you'll see, there we are. My Gerber daisies that were they're entering the 3rd year. And so Gerber daisies are annuals. They don't make it through the winter. So these guys, I come in and I bring them in and I keep them alive year to year, and they don't need to go back to buy new ones or to seed. And so that's the way to do that. I have green face, a green thumb, as they say, and green up. This is my canna lilies, and they just got brought in, so they got a little bit winter damaged or early. They don't like the early autumn weather, so I had to trim them back a little bit. But they are all set, and so I have my candle is going. And here we go to my golden dumbbells. So it's the first point to see the weights. The gold dumbbells. I love the gold dumbbells. The color is so great. It's tremendous to get the reflection of the light off the gold dumbbells, and it's just extra fun. Then I've got my greenery there. I am again in the mirror, and we've got this here today with some plants. A rubber tree plant. That's a 7-foot tall rubber tree plant that becomes a canopy overhead on there's my tiger swallowtail, on my leg press. So my leg press has a canopy above it. So when I do a leg press, I can look up and I can actually enjoy feeling like I'm under a canopy. And I like that a lot. Now, as you can see, I've got all the normal plants that, of course, I want to always have. Aloes are great oxygenators. Ivies are great oxygenators. I've got ivy up all around the whole wall. And then I've got some cactuses that are really fun, and more Gerber daisies. And we got more cactuses here, right? So I've got more cactuses there. You can see that one, and that's fun. And you go into the front window, finish up on the plants for a second. These are just the inside view of the plant and the arching overhead. There's the sunlight. And so hopefully not glare too much with the camera. And then we go back into the leg press. And why is it so special? Because I didn't put the platform on it. I kept the platform off. You can see that. The platform is not on it. That means pressure point reflexology, pressure points on the feet. And it actually changes the way the exercise works. So it has much more benefit. Now, we go into and look at, this is my water cooler, by the way. It comes from a pristine spring in Big Bend, Wisconsin, called Hygeia Springs. So that's excellent. It's a BPA-free container, so it's not too bad if it's plastic. I'm sure there might be other concerns, but I at least know that it's BPA-free. And then I have the Hygeia Springs tremendous water, and that's why the plants do so well, by the way. So again, the plants doing so well because of the fact that they get that water. I've tried them. The rainwater is actually so harmful to them. It's unbelievable. So the acid rain hits these plants. If I don't water them ahead of the rain, they actually get sick when it rains. My plants need to be watered before it rains, so they're fully hydrated before the water hits them in Milwaukee. That's a scary thought, isn't it? So anyhow, back to the dumbbells. And we've got this great shot of the dumbbells here from the sun side. I like those. From 1s to 120 pounds. So 1s to 120. Yeesh. Who uses those, right? And then we've got them all stacked there. And they go outside for the outdoor training in the summer when it's seasonable. So I have an outdoor training area. Keep that in mind. Now, oh, here we go. This is fun. This is the $20,000 bathroom scale. And what that really is it's an InBody 770 body composition analyzer. And an InBody 770 body composition analyzer means that it not only gives you body fat, but it gives you body fat and muscle mass on each segment of the body. Left limb, left leg, right leg, and, well, that's limbs, okay? So arm and left arm, right arm, left leg, right leg. So all the limbs are independently analyzed, and the trunk is independently analyzed. So you can really see where the body's able to gain muscle mass, if it's got a deficit somewhere. And it not only analyzes muscle mass and body fat, it also it does keep record. It also does the process of testing water. Where's your water in your body? So it will tell if the cells are charging. It'll tell you if your cells are staying flat, because obviously it's a cell that's not charging. If it can't take fluid in, how can it take in nutrients? And if it can't exchange that fluid, it's just sitting out under the skin but not inside the cell, that's a disease state. So you want to make sure that the body can hold a charge, and that's why they have a phase angle measurement. And the phase angle measurement is likely a good indicator of how well your body charges. We're trying to study that, and there's still research is out on that, or whether or not it's a good indicator, but it seems to be indicating that athletes have a phase angle in the 7s and 8s and even higher, and the average person might have it in the 4s and 5s, and the people who are really sick have it below 3.5 and they're near death. So obviously you want to see that the InBody composition analyzer can tell you where your health is at of your cells and tell you where health is at in each individual limb and the trunk again. So it's tremendous. Now, that $20,000 machine is easily worth it because I have it set up so that people can, if they're a regular client, pay a simple $50 a month fee or slightly more in some cases. And a $50 a month fee guarantees you as many tests as you want each time you come in. So if you want to get 2 or 3 tests, one before the workout, one after, that works great. And you can see what your body does before and after the test, or before and after the workout, I should say. And it gives you to see how much will the fluids suck into the body. And if that workout is effective at moving your fluids, that you don't have any lymph damage or fluid damage to the kidney, because if the kidneys aren't working, we have to increase the kidney function. And then we train certain ways to increase kidney function. We train certain ways to increase lymphatic exchange, make sure the spleen works, things like that. Now up behind here, we have a not only the Smith press, which I'm not using right now, but we have a wonderful bird of paradise plant that actually blossomed the first year that I had it, and it hasn't blossomed the last 2 years, but it's stuck in the shade a little bit, so he would prefer to be in the sun, but no room for him right now. We'll get him another building maybe someday, but right now we're focused on making sure that we can just keep him happy. He's a very happy plant, and so it's a very large plant. More plants that we come in here, more of the can lilies, and more ferns. Ferns are great for oxygen, and more aloes and another cantaloupe there. But this is the leg extension machine. Now, the leg extension machine is very nice. It's a Magnum leg extension, just like the Magnum leg press. And what it gives you is a chance to do leg extensions. And I have some creative ideas on that people would be unfamiliar with, so I won't mention them all now. But I'll just say that it's a quality enough machine that you can go to. It's 315 pounds, 312 on the weight stack. But I've gone to 400 pounds on that. And the 400-pound weight stack, it doesn't cause any problems, no pain, because that pad is so nice and thick. And you can also take the pad off, which is really nice, and put more pressure on your body with a thinner pad. So that's really cool too if you want more pressure on that. I've got a canopy overhead on this one too with a fern. So as you sit in there, you are literally surrounded by plants on all sides. And so that's really, really cool. I like that because, again, you want to get lots of oxygen when you're getting leg training because there's huge oxygen demand. So all the plants are up front. We'll go past the, oh, by the way, here's the InBody platform. You stand barefoot on that to use it. Here's the screen. You enter the data, and your data enters literally in about a minute, and then it takes a minute and a half to the test. So first-time users, it's about 2.5 minutes, and repeat users, it takes about a minute and a half. So it's very, very efficient, so it doesn't take a lot of time out of your workout. And then you've got the scanning sheets. You can take the printout with you. The feet, I've got little wipes there for your feet that are these special InBody wipes. And if you don't like trusting those because you don't know what's in them, if there's any surface, you don't know if it's just alcohol or what, this is the answer here, just paper towel with the water to wipe your feet dry. Okay, so then you've got, as we come around, besides all the other stuff I have, I've got this seated leg curl, which is a tremendous machine. It's a nice seated leg curl. It's tremendous because it goes to 315 pounds. It's a Body Masters machine. And the Body Masters was a super high quality company that did go out of business back about 15 years ago. And so I've got a very stable, strong Body Masters unit for the leg curl, and it's excellent to use for the seated leg curl, and it really can work to decompress the spine and to strengthen that lumbar plexus, things like that. As I turn back around here, I'm going to go back into the backward shot just for a second to finish up on the plants before I show you the whole gym, and that is just the backward shot from seeing the plants from behind, and you can see the gold dumbbells again and all the plants up there. I've got my various plants, and we've got the dumbbells there, the leg press in the background. So the windows, again, face southwest, meaning you get plenty of sunlight coming in as long as it's during the day, and tremendous sunlight. And then we go back. These are the cement blocks. Some of the blocks I use blocks a lot. I use stone there. You can see with the stones to give them surface to work off of versus the hardwood floors throughout. So I got hardwood floors. I don't have rubber matting down. Why? Because rubber matting is so bad for the body because you're inhaling formaldehyde and all that off-gassing rubber. So I'm not a big fan of too much rubber. That's why I have metal dumbbells to use, so you don't have rubber next to your face when you're training. That's why I do like the the metal dumbbells. One of my Magnum benches, I've got about 12 benches, only a few of them out. This is a truly flat bench. This is a incline adjustable bench. You can see it has incline adjustability. Got your preacher bench there that I use very creatively. And I'm going to go back after I show you the last. This is the rubber dumbbell rack. Now, why do I have rubber dumbbell rack? It's safer in case someone bang their head while they're training. And it's very user-friendly with an ergonomically designed handle. But I do have an air cleaner right next to it right there. And I have 3 air cleaners total. So that's pretty cool. Now, let's go back and take a look real quick at the gym. Okay, this is the gym as you look at it when you first walk in. You can see it's got a lot of equipment in there. I've got the one pull down on the left, the pull down on the right. So I have 2 full pull downs. I've got a cable crossover with the tall post on the left, another pull down in behind that, another pull down. Okay, I'll say it again. Cable crossover on the left, a second cable crossover behind the first lat pull on the left, and a third cable crossover behind the second pull down on the right. So there's 3 cable crossovers all in a row, which lets you do all kinds of weird interactions you wouldn't ever think of with cable crossovers because they can correspondingly be used at right angles to each other and combine one cable crossover with another cable crossover. So you can actually completely train sideways on the cable crossover and still use 2 cable crossovers as if they're one. In other words, you'd face me right now and use a cable crossover, even though the cable crossovers face the other direction, because they put them close enough together to do that. So that's really cool. Now, why does that matter? A lot of reasons. You can face the sun when you train if you want to. You don't have to face a mirror all the time. You can also use mirrors if you want to. So that all works. Now, going back up here, I've got mirrors on the ceiling. Why? If I'm training, I want to be able to see up. There I am. So you want to be able to see up because if you're walking, you're training, and you look at the ceiling, you have no idea what your limbs are doing. You've got no idea if your core is activating. Sometimes you can see it. And you get no idea, really, if the dumbbells are even in position. You could be off quite a bit and not notice it in your movements. And the feedback loop of that mirror overhead, and I've got 2 giant mirrors, 4 by 8 feet.